There's my lovely wife, Darla. There she is. Love that woman. Here's a shot right here. And yes, I already am buzzed. All right, man. You guys been watching this stuff today on the news? I just got back. Haven't watched the news in like 4 days. My parents, they don't watch the news. When you get into your 80s, they don't give a shit. Can you blame them? But, man, watching Kamala Harris stumble on all these liberal talk shows. I mean, I'm laughing my ass off. What a dumb man. She can't. Man, how did she ever get this far in politics or as an attorney general? Stop it. That's my favorite word. I mean, 2 words. Stop it. My 2 words. Before I said mama and daddy, I went, gaga. That was stop it and baby talk. Then came mama, daddy. But anyway, today I got some talking points I want to talk about. What do you guys think about those generals, the ones talking shit about Donald Trump with not a shred of proof except they got fired? Milley, Mattis, and Kelly. Oh my God. These guys are a joke. Were they one of the 50 intel agents that said the Russia hoax was real and that the Biden laptop was fucking phony? I mean, who are these guys? I smell something. What do you smell, baby? I smell pussy. Smell that? It smells nasty unless it's on a girl. But anyway, there it is. I love you, babe. Yeah, but come on, these generals. Come on, don't listen to them. I mean, oh my Lord. I mean, these generals crack me up, Millie. Okay, my favorite. I'm not supposed to say this on my podcast no more, but here's what I got to say to those guys: eat a dick. Bunch of traitors. All right, then. All right, man. But I'm watching all these actors and stuff talk shit again. Now we got Sam Elliott. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Sam Elliott. I used to love that guy. Me and my brother grew up in Lawndale, California. We were born in Inglewood, California. And when we lived in a few places, but when we moved, we lived in Lawndale, California. And I can remember one day we hung out with this little kid next door. I'll tell you his name in a second. But here comes a Sam Elliott pulling up in a if I remember right, it was a gold Corvette. And he had this hot babe with him. And he walked into the house and all that. Me and my brother, we lived on opposite sides of the alley. So anyway, he's in there for a while and he leaves, and we go back over there and start playing with our buddy and all that. And then my parents tell me, "Hey man, did you see that guy out there?" And we're like, "Yeah." And they go, "That's Sam Elliott." And at that age, I really didn't know who Sam Elliott was, to be honest with you. But that was Mikey Elliott. Mikey Elliott's. That was our friend across the alley. His name was Mikey Elliott. That was his uncle. So I mean, that's kind of cool, huh? But the Sam Elliott talking all this shit about Donald Trump, man, I used to love watching your movies, bro. But that doesn't mean I want to hear your stupid mouth. I mean, I'm tired of everybody fondling like little children over these lying Democrats that are pitting us against each other. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion. So Sam Elliott, this is the Scots famous saying, "Eat a dick." Sorry, babe. Anyway, and check it out, black man. Eminem. Him getting on there and smack talking Donald Trump. Eminem, stop it. He acts like he knows the plight of black man. He tries to be black. Eminem, shut your mouth. Shut that damn pie hole of yours, bro. You ain't nothing. You don't know nothing about the black man. I grew up with black guys. I don't know nothing about them. I don't know nothing about my white neighbor. Man, mind your business. Eminem, eat a dick. And that's all the dicking I got tonight. But anyway, what do you guys think about North Korea sending over troops over into Russia to help out Russia against the fight against the Ukrainians? Let's talk about that for a second. I mean, do I need another shot, baby, to talk about this? Check it out. North Korea is sending troops over there to help out the Russians whoop the Ukrainians. They can't even beat themselves. Me, my brother, my friends, my wife, we grew up in the cold era. Man, Russia was this big bad country that was so badass, man. Everybody needs to be afraid of Russia. They can't even beat themselves. I mean, let's face it, it's Ukraine. They're Russian. It's just a different type. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of Russians. They broke away. They're still Russians. They want it back. Give it to them. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I mean, shit. They can't even beat themselves, and we're not worried about Russia. Come on, Russia. That's what I got to say to Russia. So tired of all this weak talk. You know, me, I have a brother, you know, and I love my brother. We're total opposites, man. But you know what me and my brother aren't? You know how we're the same blood? We're not pussies. I mean, my God. What's the world coming to? I mean, I got a nephew who's an Ada County sheriff. Proud of him. His name's Seth Dempsey. My hands up to Seth. My little nephew trying to make a difference. Putting his life on the line. That's what Americans do, bro. I don't give a shit what color you are. That's what I'm talking about. All this division, stop it. These Democrats got people acting like fucking walking on eggshells. Everybody trying to change their sex. Hypersensitive little bitches. I mean, stop it. Yeah, I know. Man, we're raising. I'm gonna send my wife in next time we go to war. I mean, shit. I mean, what kind of men are we raising here? You know. But anyway, I'm proud of my nephew. I'm proud of my niece too. Her name's Takana Dempsey. I mean, intelligent woman. I mean, nobody's living on the state. Nobody's fucking asking for a handout. Nobody's blaming somebody for their plight in life. I mean, nobody has a plight. When they say, I know their plight, you know, when you generalize it like that as a whole, everybody has their own life. I mean, what you do with it is what you do with it. You know, when it's all said and done with, your parents aren't going to be there for you to blame. I'm going to blame my mom on my deathbed when I'm 75. I mean, stop it. I mean, where we end up is where we end up because of our own choices, gentlemen, ladies. I mean, let's stop killing our children, okay? I'm going to keep saying that. Stop thinking it's cool to have abortion on demand, please. I keep bringing that up. I get off track, but there's, you know, that's such a major thing. We got to have our own children. Come on, we need American children.
Yes.
Got it. When did the word American become a bad thing? What kind of children are we going to have if they're not American? I thought we're supposed to have values. I mean, about self-defense and treat the other like you treat yourself. I mean, whatever, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But all we're doing is scratching everybody else's back. And where's that getting us? In debt, in wars, basically. That war in the Ukraine, that's a proxy war for us. We're there. We're supplying them weapons. What do you think that is, people? And we're not even winning it. Stop it. Let's go handle that shit with the Russians if we're going to be over there. Supplying them money. Might as well just, come on, what are our strong men there for if we can't go show the world what America's for? That's what I'm saying.
America.
Many people's kids, I have a son who's a veteran in the Air Force. People need to raise your kids to serve this country.
Yep.
Serve this country and be with honor. You ought to put the draft back in, my friends. Teach these kids how to have a little bit of fucking respect for their country. That's why they don't have no respect for themselves. It's all like a ladder. This happens and that happens. They'll teach them respect. They'll respect themselves. They'll respect others. And to have that amount of respect from somebody, you got to be able to walk the walk and not just talk the shit. Man, I'm an old man. If you give me a gun, I'll go there and pop some fucking heads of our enemies. Fuck that. If we're going to get in wars, let's win them from now on. There's winners and there's losers, or we have 20-year wars that sucks. And then you exit out like Afghanistan with our tail between our legs, and everything that we accomplished there was reversed in a year. 20 years of us being over there, 20 years of American life, American money, to walk out and leave billions and billions of dollars of high-tech weaponry for them to use. They'll never be able to figure it out. Well, they got to figure it out. I see fucking shows of it on it. What's going on? Something's going on, people, and it's not an accident. Something's going on, and it's not an accident. Stop it. We're dealing with intelligent people here, and us thinking they're just being stupid is our weakness.
Shut up, Jimmy.
We all need to wake up and see what's going on, and we need to fix these problems. We need to vote these people out. Do it democratically. No violence, people. I mean, I'm not saying that. But if you don't know that, the enemy's already here. Look at this division in this country. People, wake up. It's not that hard to figure out, man. 12th grade education. Life is about simple choices. Everybody makes it out like it's some difficult fucking shit. The difficulty comes from your actions. If you can't handle them, don't do them. Shit. But all this crazy shit I see on the news. Look at this Carville. What a dumb motherfucker. Carville. Stop it. That's a Democratic, somebody they look up to. Joe Biden going on TV again today and saying that Donald Trump should be locked up. That's bringing the country together, huh? 2 assassination attempts on a president that I voted for, and even if I didn't, the next president, and they go right back to that crazy talk. Man, Joe Biden ought to have the cuffs on him right now. That's inciting a riot or something to happen. What else would that mean? Come on, man. People, wake up. Democrats, wake the fuck up. That's what that was. What else would that be after 2 assassination attempts? What kind of man would go on TV of authority that are trying to give people hope, bring us together, and say that kind of crazy shit? Stop it. Man, baby powder, smack. Baby powder, smack. Hey, baby, we're out of baby powder. I'm in trouble.
I might know her son.
Right? Go get me some. Yeah, I love that baby powder ref, man. I mean, give me some baby powder before I smack the shit out of somebody for being stupid.
Good movie.
I mean, we got to vote these people out. I mean, watching all this acting on TV, these Democratic actors and all, I mean, they're making me stop it. Man. And black men, black women, wake up. Man, they're the enslavers, the Democrats. To me, honestly, it looks like you're still slaves. Unless you're voting out from your heart, but if you don't actually see what's going on, I mean, I'm serious. The white people are getting fucked. The black people are getting fucked. We all need to come together because they want us to stay apart. I mean, the crazy shit we're arguing about now, stop it. Grew up my whole life with serious parents, serious grandparents. I don't know what was wrong with people being serious, honest, and shut the fuck up if you got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean you can't have fun, have a good time, but if I got to school somebody on how to be an American, on how to have some American pride, like not being able to say the Pledge of Allegiance is divisive. You can't wear a shirt with a shirt on in some schools that has an American flag on it. Divisive. You can't wear a shirt in some schools that has an American flag on it. That's divisive. You tell me in what sane motherfucking world that's cool in. How does that even make any sense? You're offended because I'm wearing a shirt that has my country's logo on it? You know, maybe we need to go back to that other flag. It says, "Don't tread on me."
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying, babe?
Yep.
Don't tread on me. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm getting adamant here, man, but I don't know where everybody went and took a tard pill. I think it's in the bottled water. Ever since that bottled water came out, man, I remember when the first time I saw somebody buy bottled water, man, this is a long time ago. I was like, "What'd you get?" You know, I was on a job site somewhere, and he's like, "Water." "Where'd you get it at?" "In the store." There you go. "No, where'd you get the water at?" "In the store." I go, "What do you mean?" "It's bottled water, man. 79 cents, you know, in the convenience store." I'm like, "Stop it. You've had to pay for that water." Something in the water, man. You know, I hardly ever drink bottled water, so I think that's what it is. I'm weaning my wife off right now. It's hard. I got her in classes. You know, I had to call a therapist like they do in school now because, you know, she's a therapist to get off water. right on, baby.
Hi.
But anyway, I don't know, people. It's not that hard to figure out. And like I said, I got all these talking points here, man, but I got to just say it again. Sam Elliott, eat a dick. Eminem, eat 2 dicks. And Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar, I mean, I want you to eat the whole barrel of dicks. All the rest of the dicks go to you, except you can throw a couple of Rachel Maddow. Yeah, stuff her mouth full of them, too. I'm just saying, man, I can't hear you guys no more. Why? Really? I mean, I think you're gargling all those dicks you're eating. Stop it. Sorry. All right, man. Just trying to have some fun here. Well, early voting. My God, you can't clean the rolls. They got this early voting. They got fucking ballot harvesting.
Oh, I just read about some Democrat guy being busted for vote fraud thing. Yeah, the boxes.
Well, of course, it's always Democrat. But, you know, when early voting, harvesting and all that. To me, those are just other words because I'm a realist. I mean, that means fucking cheating.
Yep.
That means cheating. I mean, you can sit there. I mean, since day one of me hearing about these, when I started voting here when I was older, I didn't vote when I was younger. I heard as soon as somebody said ballot harvesting, I went, "Well, what's the scam? It's a scam, people. It's cheating. Come on, man. Early voting, no proof of ID, no proof of citizenship when you go up there with a basic. I mean, everybody gets a check. I mean, a check from the government. I get one. I'm retired, so I get my money. I mean, so everybody gets a check. I mean, you got to have an account to cash that check or to access the money. You got to have a debit, and to do that, you have to have ID. Everybody has ID. So this ID thing, I don't even know how that ever caught on, except for people's retarded. If you don't have an ID, then how are you surviving in a country that you have to have an ID for everything? You can't go in a bar without an ID. I mean, legally, you can't buy this without an ID. You can't do this without an ID. I mean, so how is it you can go vote for the presidency of the United States or even anything local, as far as I'm concerned, if you're not a citizen? I mean, anything but showing up on the day of and having a photo ID, like a fucking ID card or a driver's license, then you can't vote. You get 4 years in between each election to fucking get your shit together if you want to vote. I mean, is that how our government wants to be? They want everybody to be so irresponsible. That's our government allowing people to be irresponsible. I mean, to say that somebody doesn't have to have basic fucking identification to handle their shit. I mean, we are a world. We are
show it everywhere.
Everywhere. It's a way of life, man. I mean, shit. When I die, it's gonna be a body with me, my dick, and my fucking ID. That's all it's gonna matter because you're gonna wonder who the fuck I am. That's what's up right there. So come on, people. ID on the day of the election, with the results done immediately. Not this fucking taking fucking 2 months or whatever month so you can cheat your ass off. Stop it or cover up your cheating. My Lord. A modern society, we can't have an election that's simple like that. The only thing people that's making these elections difficult is the government. It's a basic election with basic ballots. Proof of ID. That's all it is. It's that simple. You show up there, they got somebody there. If you got proof of ID, walk. There's no arguing about it. You get 4 years in between each fucking cycle to get that shit taken care of. Scott in a shot. That's good shit. Well, guys, I am buzzing too. I am buzzing on some weed too, but I don't smoke it now. No more. I did it on some other podcast, but these bad boys right here. That is 200 milligrams in this tube, in this fucking gummy. Now, it gets you really buzzed. But man, this motherfucker tastes like shit. Blah, blah. These edibles are highly overrated. I mean, I get high on them, and I'm not gonna lie about that, but choking that bad boy down is, it's difficult. And these ones I get are really good. So, I mean, in Washington State, you can't buy 200 milligram edible. You got to buy them. They can only sell them in 100 milligram bag instead of 200 like that one I have. It's a bag, and each one's like 10 milligrams. And so you got to eat like I don't know 12 gummies. I think I felt in there. I mean, so if I wanted to get buzzed like I do normally with this one chewy, that one gummy, I got to eat 2 whole bags of gummies. I'm like, come on, man, I'm not going on a picnic. I just want to get high, dude. Come on, man. So I had to wait, come back home, and I was visiting my dad for a week. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm done for this edition. I'm starting to get really buzzed. I'm gonna spend some time with my old lady. So good night.